guys, what's going on? It's Ash here coming at you today in Clash Royale with a very special episode. We have two pros on today. We have Gabewhatsupguy and Hacooper. Cooper, first time on voice on the channel. Gabe, second time. And these guys have gone 60-0. That's right, 6-0-0 in 2v2 with the decks that we're going to be talking about in today's video. We are in the clan undefeated, and we're gonna have some fun watching these guys play and really try to uncover the tips that they're using to actually have the success. So guys, how you doing?
Doing pretty well.
Awesome.
I'm doing good. Great.
Well, I'm ready. First of all, it's probably gonna take you guys forever to actually hop into a match because for some weird reason with the matchmaking, it matches people who are in win streaks with win streaks, and because you guys haven't lost in eons, it takes you forever. So why don't you hop into a match right now? And then we'll see. You both did it. You both did it. All right. All right, so when you find a match, I'll hop in. But while you're searching for an opponent, tell me first about the decks you're running and oh, you're already in a match. Okay, well, as you're in this match, communicate. I don't want to disturb you guys. I don't want to end the streak. But also tell me a little bit about what you're doing. What common mistakes that people use? How are you using these decks?
Right here, we always like to combo the Ice Golem with the Hog. So I check his starting hand, he checks mine. We're cycling. So whenever we get the chance for rocket value, we're taking it.
Perfect.
Any
yes,
spell.
it's a very spell-dependent deck.
And I haven't even shown the decks yet. They'll be up on the screen, but I can't even see all the cards in your deck. So you're going against Expo. Interesting. So already you're using rocket, you're using poison, you're using lightning. It seems like you're leaning heavily on spells.
Yes. It's just whenever they have tornado too, that's also a big obstacle. You usually gotta go minor, rocket, lightning. Just try to get all the damage you can.
So
okay,
that side is already within spell range, and we don't want to activate both towers. So right now we want to go with a Hog push.
Interesting, okay. Now, when you guys do pushes together and stuff like that, are you both, you know, is one guy on the spells, is one guy on the hog, or how you coordinating that?
Well,
yeah, I would like Gabe take it.
yeah. Since I have most of the spells, usually either I'll go minor, he'd go minor, I'd go hog, and then we can just like lightning down all the crap they put down.
Another really strong combo we do is minor hog poison.
Okay. Is it coming right now? No.
Huh. No, not right here. We're a little off cycle, but these guys are also not playing the best, so that'll be why.
Interesting, too, because you have matched up with them. You know, you would assume they're on a real big win streak. What type of decks give you the most problems? You mentioned Tornado. Is that basically it, or?
Generally, Tornado and Battle Ram.
Yeah. Like Bowler Tornado is a big problem with the graveyard.
You guys aren't communicating too much. How do you communicate normally?
Usually we communicate a lot, but... Here, we'll try to set a more exemplary match next time.
Here,
These guys haven't presented too much of a challenge, so we kind of know what to do.
It's totally cool. Do you guys find yourself because one of the most common things that I run into is like both dropping a log, even if we hover, like we're not sure who's gonna get it, or both over defending something. Like even if the opponent starts off with a hog rider, we'll both drop a tornado or whatever. Like, how do you? Is there one person's responsibility to cover one lane or to cover one situation, or how do you guys kind of deal with that?
Against a bait, usually we'll just like say, "I'll got it" for the Goblin barrels incoming, and the other person will lock on defense for other stuff that they have coming.
Okay, so you guys always are on voice.
Mm-hmm.
We can try a match where like we don't have any questions while we're playing, and then you'll kind of see the communication that we do.
Perfect. Let's do that. After this match, I'm just gonna grill you with like a million questions, so be ready.
Sure thing.
Or maybe I'll ask you a few while you're searching here. So, what do you think are some common tips for people? Maybe they're not using your decks, but like what decks work best? What type of cards work best in 2v2? Really basic question. Either of you who wants to take that.
I'd say decks that are reliant on spells such as Miner, Hog, and decks that I'd say that that's for most part those are the two decks that are the best.
So Miner and Hogs. Oops.
Yep.
So what about spells? Like, I mean, or let me ask you it this way. Oh, or first of all, Gabe, do you kind of agree with that?
Yes.
Okay, well, let me ask you this way. What are bad decks or bad cards for 2v2?
Like, think
and
about
counter-
cards that would enhance, like, one push. Like, think about Rage. That's bad in 1v1 already, but,
Yeah.
like, any spells or cards that would help. Like a big beatdown push, you could think about it.
Those are bad.
My opinion there
Oh,
would
sorry,
be
no, those are the good ones.
Those are the good. Okay.
Yeah.
And my question, what about beatdown in general? Like, are you guys a fan of have you? I imagine you tested out a bunch of different variations on your road to. Do you have the clan open? How do those? Oh, okay, my bad.
yeah, I'll close it.
No, it's all good. So yeah, like on the road to getting where you were, I imagine you kind of fine tune things a little bit. Can you talk about the evolution of where you got to where you were?
I think so. We started out with Coop's deck, which is really similar to the B-Rad deck, and then I kind of thought about how spells really complement that deck, and how the Hog and Miner can cause a lot of pressure on another lane. And it's just also really solid on defense, like against Graveyard, Beat Down. You can just kind of spell down there, Backup, and Inferno Tower the tank.
So
you guys-
basically, the
Yeah, go ahead.
strength of this deck is that normally, like, it looks like we're overcommitting a lot of the time with all the spells, the lightnings, the rockets. But what's actually happening is we're killing their counter push. So when we go with Miner, Hog, and a ton of spells, it seems like an overcommitment, but we're actually killing the counter push.
Okay.
Which is why the deck is so successful.
Okay, that actually makes a lot of sense when you put it that way. So the whole offensive mentality of these decks together is you're throwing down your Miner or your Hog Rider, and then you're both comboing with spells like crazy, not only to do damage to the tower, but also to shut down the counter push.
Right.
Yep.
Oh, got a match.
And when,
Oh.
all right. We'll
Good timing,
focus and
'cause-
talk.
Yeah. I'm gonna shut up.
All right, I have Ice Cooling for your Hog, right side.
Okay. Okay, that should be decent chip. If
All
you
right,
could
I got
log that.
Stallies for. Yep.
Okay.
Help out here, help out.
And I do not have my Hog ready yet.
All right, I'll take Ice Cooling for this baby dragon. You handle the princess.
Okay.
You take barrel.
Ooh, I got a stab.
All right, let's go in with Hog and Miner here.
Okay. And I can Lightning or Rocket. Okay, that's gonna be tough, but we got a good amount of damage.
Okay. Yeah, you take care of Ice Cooling. I mean, baby dragon. Okay, I'm gonna go in with Miner right here.
Okay. Here, I'll go Knight and I'll cycle back to Log.
Get ready for the barrel. Yeah.
And then we'll let this wait out.
Preemptive log.
Here, I'm gonna go Hog. Yeah.
Unfortunate, just missing the princess. That's alright, because we'll kill the Hog, otherwise it wouldn't have. Got barrel?
Okay. I'll go knight.
Yep. I got.
Okay, if you can poison out the tower.
Preemptive log. And I'll poison that out.
Yep.
Take care of the Spear Gops.
It's gonna take tower plus they have fireball and cycle.
Yep.
So all we have to do is save up for a big push right here.
Nice log there. Okay, I'm gonna go with Ewiz on this.
Okay, that's good.
Wow,
Ooh.
math log value.
Okay, you wanna go all out right here?
Yeah, let's go right.
Okay.
And this is the one he pushed right here. Well, not quite, but we're almost in rocket range.
Okay. Oh shoot.
Now let's
Here.
go in. Preemptive log. And lightning should do it. That's
Here,
gonna
you
leave
have poison?
That's gonna leave
Poison.
5.
Poison. Okay, good game.
Boom! Oh man, that was intense. I was shutting up the whole time. I did such a good job, man. When you
Yeah,
have a
that got
big mouth
closer.
like me, you just want to commentate on everything. But good job, guys.
Yeah, and
You can go.
we could have been a little more smooth with that, but like we'd mentioned earlier, they had bait, which counters hog, and they had tornado, which is tough against this deck, but we powered through.
That was intense, guys. I loved it. Did you guys? We'll hop into another match because it could be a while. First of all, what are you at right now? Like 62 and 0, or have you already played
Yes.
this?
Yeah.
62 and 0. This is this is insane. So I wonder with the this is really not a strategy question, but I wonder with the matchmaking, I wonder what range people have to be in as far as undefeated to match you guys. You know, do you have any sense to that at all?
Well, I mean, one time we faced the same people 3 times in a row with the counter deck, but they lost every single time, so.
it was
Okay.
intense.
So you might get the same dudes again right here.
Yeah.
It's very possible.
So if you know that tornado is such a big issue for your deck, isn't there anything? Is there nothing you can do about it? Or why don't either of you play tornado?
I don't feel like it's a massive issue. It
Just
just
because we already have such solid defense.
right.
I like how you called out which player was going to defend against which scenario and stuff like that. Do you have and sometimes you just go all out and you just both drop everything. Is that kind of like a sixth sense? You kind of just pick that up as you play together for a long time?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, as we play more, because these are our first games of the day, as we play more, we tend to have more synergy together.
Cool. And let me
Yeah,
see.
because some of the hardest calls are against like a goblin barrel. Because like if you both log, then you're very vulnerable to like goblin gang, princess, or whatever.
Okay, so do you have any again, stepping aside from your decks, but do you have any just basic tips for anybody who's maybe struggling at 2v2? Obviously, you guys are like the gods of 2v2 and you're really covering a lot of advanced stuff, but is there any like basic things that people can kind of maybe take away from this video, even if they don't want to use your decks, maybe like common mistakes or something like that? You already touched upon a big one, which was getting a lot of spell value. Anything else?
I feel you shouldn't
you can take
over
it.
defend because since you have 2 people defending, there's a lot of elixir to defend your pushes with.
So you should or you shouldn't over defend. Sorry about that.
You shouldn't, unless like you absolutely need to.
Okay. It does feel like, though, like even watching that match, it feels like every damage that hits your tower, it hurts almost more because you know it's just going to be like when you get it to rocket zone or direct damage to that level, it's just going to be like a matter of time, you know?
Yeah.
Gabe, do you have anything to add
and
there?
like
I mean,
add
Cooper?
to the offensive perspective. I think that it's really important to combo the miner with the hog. Because what we can do is, if you can list something that could possibly kill our push, tell me. We throw in miner, ice golem, hog, and then I have poison down already. Gabe has lightning. nothing's gonna stop it. We both have log, so
Yeah,
it's
that's
almost
true.
a guarantee. It can take tower easily, but it can also chip off a good 1,200 damage, and that's what we kind of push off of.
And you guys have, you both carry 3 spells, so very spell heavy. Now, obviously, you talked about, I think another valuable tip that you guys gave was that you don't want to be down, you don't want to take down a tower too early. So talk about, what is that magic number for you guys with these decks that you want to focus on the other tower? Is it
Like
a
about
rocket plus
800.
lightning, or, sorry.
Yeah, like a rocket plus poison or lightning.
Okay. And
Because you are at a bit of a disadvantage when you have two troops that will go right up to the tower. So you have basically 3 towers shooting down your push, and that's something you don't want. So you just have to take advantage of only 1 tower.
okay, that makes sense. Now, what if people don't have Electric Wizard? Obviously, E-Wiz in both of your decks. Obviously, it's a great card. What would be your substitution for that?
For Ewiz,
Yeah.
it's just such a great versatile card on offense and defense. I feel in 2v2, it's especially good, so I'm not sure if it can be replaced.
Oh, no. Coop, do you agree?
Yeah, I mean, I agree, but I also think that you could probably try to, obviously you could try to emulate it with the Musketeer. It's not going to do the same job, but you could try the Musketeer. You could try, let's see what else. You
Like,
could try
it could
Fire
work
Spirit.
well if
Fire
one
Spirit's
player had
just-
Electro Wizard.
But once again, there's really no replacement for the Ewis, and I
Yeah.
think people agree on.
What do you guys feel about, have you tested like Lava Hound or Golem decks, like heavy beatdown decks? And why do you prefer decks like these as opposed to those?
Yeah, Lava Hound is one of our hardest matchups, depending on. Like, one time we faced a double Lava Hound deck where they just ran the exact same cards, where they do double Lava Hound back, then like double Loon right behind it. That's
Oh my
when all
God.
the spells come in handy.
Yeah, that's true. All on the same side?
Mhm.
Ouch. Dude, it takes you guys so long to find a match. This is ridiculous.
I know.
How long's the longest you waited?
Probably like, 10 to 15.
Oh my God. Have you ever thought about losing just to end the streak so you could reset and then actually get matches? Or do you just want to keep it going?
I mean, I will also wonder whether it's based off percentage, you know?
That's true.
Because
yeah.
We
I'm gonna
face
have to get to the
people like,
bottom of this. You know what
yeah,
I'm
we
gonna
face
do?
people like, what?
I'm gonna message the community manager, Tim, and I'm gonna ask him what the deal is with this, and then I'll put it as the pinned comment, whatever he responds.
Nice.
I'll ask
Here,
him what
I'll
the.
put up a.
Oh no! You restarted.
Sometimes it works well. It's like sometimes then we'll get into a match like right away.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna edit out right here because I'm not gonna make this a 45-minute video. So we'll come back at you once there's a match. Boom. You replay. Oh,
There we go.
All right, guys, we are
We're in.
back through the magic of editing, and we finally have a match. Literally, what, like 11 minutes later, guys? This is ridiculous.
Okay, I have ice cream for your hog.
Yep. Here, I'm just gonna slow defend this.
Yeah, I got log. Got ice spear to reset this too. Now we're good.
We actually did a lot of damage to their king tower.
Yeah, and so right now what we're doing is we just done our big push, and while I cycle faster than Gabe, we're just gonna cycle our cards.
To get your next push ready.
Right. And that's a really good value poison.
Yeah.
We see what you're talking about now, about how your spells are just so incredible when comboed with your minor hog.
Yep, nice.
Okay, that's good.
Okay, he can lightning that or rocket. Either way, he'll probably have to
I'm just gonna
lightning.
be careful just because he's gonna have hog or he's gonna go in big. Most likely.
Interesting play there. Now we're gonna double Ewiz because we don't want that Valkyrie to tank.
Ooh.
Unfortunately, getting some lightning value there. We're gonna go in with Hog now. I can poison for you.
Okay. He's gonna NATO, yeah.
And we'll get that Goblin Gang, nice.
Yeah, it's gonna be a really good poison. And now we
Okay.
can
You
just
guys-
kind of start.
Sorry.
We can start
What?
minor chipping right here.
Oh, that's unfortunate. But, okay, let's go in. They're gonna go with Hog. I have Inferno Tower. Wow, that's quite the push. Nice lightning.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, they're gonna take this tower, so let's
Here,
do a little more.
you can go minor.
Do a little minor chip on this side. We don't want to kill it. And
And
then
pocket if need.
nice poison there.
Ooh.
Sorry. They're gonna take this tower anyway. So let's ignore this push.
No, they're going hard. They probably don't have a spell.
Let's not over defend this push so that we can get ahead on the left side. I'll just log this and then we'll be done.
Okay.
Okay, let's head in. Nice lightning there. Preemptive log.
Okay, so
And-
it's like half the power. I'll go knight.
Yep, bam bam. And that
He
should
has
be enough.
lightning, so probably.
Okay. Let's head in with Hog right here. Do you have it?
No, but I'll rock it.
Okay, head in when you're ready. Oh, wait. The Executioner. Nice log. Nice.
Okay, now they're kind of at chip. Right here.
Okay,
Okay,
now
you
we win.
defend. I'll spell. Yeah. That. Perfect.
Boom. 63 and 0. Oh. Good job, guys.
I mean,
Man,
you
those
saw
get
how many
intense.
spells were used.
Yeah, the spells are a big part of the combo.
That was awesome. I had a couple questions that I didn't want to ask in the middle of the match, but how often do you guys use spells defensively?
I'd say against beatdown it's more common, just because like you could either get a really good rocket on defense, say if they have like a bowler or electro wizard behind like
Right.
a giant.
I tell
Nice.
Gabe to get on his sniper aim when they have a balloon and a mega minion or something like that, like particularly with the go on push, where you
Okay.
can get good defensive value.
Okay. Well, guys, I think a lot of people are going to be running these decks after this episode. I just wanted to thank you for coming on. I'd like to do a fourth match, but I don't know if we want to wait another 15 minutes. So I'll try to
Yeah.
get to the bottom of that. But any parting words, any parting tips for you guys, shout outs, anything like that?
Well, like I said in my last video, I'm starting to stream more regularly now, and sometimes I'll do brackets or just tournaments for the fun of it. So if you want
Nice.
to check that out, it's just twitch.tv/Gabewhatsupguy.
Sweet. I'll make sure I include that in the link below. Anything from you, Coop?
Yeah, my Twitter is at Hacooper7777. You can reach me there. I do lessons, stuff like that. So yeah.
Nice. Well, awesome having you two pros on the channel again. Always a pleasure, and I had a lot of fun watching your live matches. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Just wanted to thank my YouTube partner, Bren Chong. You can find his information in the description below. Guys, good luck on your streak. I hope you go on to 100 in a row, although it probably take hours between your matches. But thanks again for
Yeah.
coming on. Thanks again for you guys for watching, and as always, take care, guys.